Hi everyone. So, just wanted to say before I start this one, because this one took a while, because I know I said I would get to this one and it's taken very long, and I just wanted to say, because I was talking about a recent one and I don't know when I will get to it, so I just wanted to remind myself if I ever watch this video again. I wanted to do this really cool dream I did where I was at a school at a mall, and then I ended up, there's this Naruto game. I thought I was dead at one point in the dream, and it was really cool. There's ghosts, and it was like I was in school again. But I have two dreams, and before I talk about it, I've wrote two comic books in my life because I'm a nerd, and I had help with some people, and I wanted to give a shout out. So probably this won't be the story. This will probably be like an introduction, I guess, to talk about like what's gonna happen recent with processes, instead of just getting to it, because like I feel like it's kind of like a hype, and just like understand more of like where the creativity and where the details came from. But I have a story right now that I wanted to talk about before I get to this other story. So right now I want to talk about a story that I've written called Ventures with Hoyos, and it's kind of like a stereotypical stoner. And I want to give a shout out to Angelo Duran, Keon Vidati, and was it Lachlan Jones? No, it's Lachlan. He looks like Jesus. I don't know if what he looks like now, but give a shout out to those guys because they actually helped with this comic. Also, shout out to Joey Mendoza or Joseph. So I don't know if you can get a good view, but show you some quick pictures real quick, something fancy. But if you go to my Facebook page, you can probably see more of it. I think on my Instagram I have some of it. But it's basically just like a simple story, because like I wasn't able to film like more of things, because I don't know, I'm not really good at organizing things, so kind of need more help with that stuff, or slacking. It's my fault, but that's kind of it. Maybe one day I'll explain more part of the stories. I'll take pictures or learn more about video editing, and it's all like, well, what happens, You know what? Actually, I think I am gonna do that, but because that's actually what I was gonna do with this other story. Now, before I get into reading this story, so unfortunately I'm not reading in this video, but in the next video, I do want to read this story first, because I feel like this one deserves more of a shout out than my creativity, because I don't really like my creativity. Like, I mean, I like, you know what I'm saying? I like other people's stuff, because it's this stuff is just astonishing, man. Like, honestly, like, I mean, like, I just want to give a shout out. I don't know if I'm gonna talk about this person, because I feel like I can give a little bit of detail, but I feel like I can't like say who the name is. But it's a cool person I met, and I'm gonna have to get in contact with them and ask how they're doing. But kind of happened was that like he threw away the story. He was gonna throw away the story and that stuff, and what happened was because like we were roommates and that stuff, and like what happened was that like before he was leaving to this other place, he threw some stuff in the trash can. So and I went there to check for stuff, because I was looking for like I was looking for pencils. I didn't know where pencils was. I was like, bro, I need pencils, lead, anything, dude, because like I was just bored, man. Like I needed to draw and that stuff. So like I draw, and then like I write stories and that stuff, and then I'll talk about some Naruto stuff I drew. But after all the big hype, I was saying, this is what I found in a trash can, and you won't believe the creativity. So I've kept some other pages, but keep in mind before I talk about the story and more about it, because I feel like the next one I'm gonna talk about the story more instead of the credit, but like the story more. This one's more about the background before the story came together. But this is the story. It's called The Thomas Clown Affair. It's all like a heartwarming love story. Look at this. It's so fucking adorable, bro. Anyways, so it's crazy because like I was trading with people some stuff. I was basically trading like snacks and that stuff. Like, you know, I was telling them, I was like, yo, if you can draw me just a chick, like, you know, it's funny because I ended up getting like a bunch of like naked chick pictures. But I just said, I'm like, yo, if you can draw me a chick, you know, that's all I ask for, you know, and you can totally have a chip, you know, because man, it was bullshit. But what happened was is that like I ended up getting some trades from a couple people, and like I realized that like this buddy, you know, that came up with this comic, he's been drawing like a bunch of other pictures. He's been selling his artwork to other people and that stuff, and he ended up picking up the creativity recently, and you know, so I ended up getting some of his work, and he's like, yeah, no, that's all my stuff, and I'm all like, well, what is he doing this stuff? So I'm like, I trade, bro. It's all like, and I'm like, wait, so you draw all this stuff and that stuff? So I just want to give a quick thing before I explain like some things, but like he gave me some things, man, and then like it's crazy because like he ended up drawing a whole entire story. Like there was this picture, there's this picture, and all that stuff, and he drew them all at different times, right? But all at once, it became a story, like an actual story, while he was just bullshitting, like, you know, whether it was just like stories here or posters, drawings on the walls, you know, and that shit. This, so like, you know, like look at this, man, you know, like look at this artwork, man. That's freaking crazy. I don't know if he traced it or not. I don't think he traced it, and I don't know what the hell he could trace it with, but like look at this crap, man. Talented, man. And he was gonna throw it all away, like it meant nothing to him. Like, I mean, I get that, like, you know, which is kind of like, I don't know if I get it, but like, because I just watched the Insidious, and basically it's about like, you know, it's all like art is meant to be destroyed and made again and that stuff, you know, because it's not meant to have anything. It's meant to be in the moment and like the creativity, and I respected that. But at the same time, it's like you just made a freaking story, and you're acting like it's not a big deal, but it's like, you know, it's like you know, it's like, you know, it's like it's something. So I was like, dude, this is fucking cool. So of course I was gonna share. He's like, do whatever you want with it, you know. He's like, technically it's yours. And I was all like, bro, you made the story. But anyways, like, I want to give him the credit because it just all came together, and it's crazy. So in the next stream, you will hear a story. We'll go through more details about the pictures, and this might be like maybe a 3-part video. So stay in tune and just check out this art, man, because it's one of the best. All right, peace.